What up, everybody? Now, since it's Throwback Thursday still for some, I thought I'd share a little story. To October 29th, 2011. I'd been away from wrestling as far as being in the ring for about 7 months. Doubts, questions, rehab, physical therapy, training, dieting, all that in a 7-month span. And I really wanted to have a good, potentially last run, or so I thought. I'm, in the midst of it, so who knows. But on October 29th, I made my Gulf Coast Power Pro Wrestling debut in the main event against their champion, Max Muscles. Max and I had a history as far as we battled a couple of times, and always a pleasure to be in the ring with him. Considered it an honor. A lot of pressure, my first match back. But I don't think I disappointed. I just came up short. But that lit a fire in me. Now I had a goal. Gold. Gold would be my goal, my reason for stepping in the ring, to obtain as much gold as possible. And on December 10th, 2011, at a very fittingly titled Glory and Pain 6, I made history by winning the No Rope Battle Royal. I made history for myself in my debut for that. And then I took my opportunity that I won, which was a title shot, and I won. And on December 10th, 2011, I ushered in the DeMark Out era. And more importantly, I said that, like the title had, I would be the hurricane that would lay waste to anyone who got in my path. And I know that hit the internet, so I made that for everyone. Kind of as a, what's up, I'm back, and I have gold. I respect Max tremendously, but it didn't stop me from taking a chair and nearly crippling him. A lot of respect for him. Which brings me to this Saturday, August 24th, day 624 of me physically holding this, keeping this, taking it with me, traveling with it. It's been in my possession. On Saturday will be day 624. The title's the same, the name has changed. No longer is it Gulf Coast, now it's Hurricane Pro Wrestling. Fitting, because Hurricane DeMarco rules it. I talk about respect, which brings me to my opponents. Guys I highly respect, guys I consider friends, guys I've traveled with, guys I've broke bread with, shared stories with, talked about this wonderful thing called wrestling, competed against, and more importantly been defeated by, and done some defeating. Guys who are on the cusp of greatness. They have arrived. It is their time. I'm talking about Rockstar Robbie and Ruthless Ryan Davidson. Names I'm very familiar with. Opponents who I respect just as much as I respect Max. And we're friends. But there is no friends when this is involved. And I have the storm. I am the storm. Everybody else is the calm before it. And on Saturday, I'm going to give everyone another reason to DeMark out. But most importantly, you will know there is no show without Steve DeMarco. Now that the business has finished, another milestone will be celebrated on Saturday in the form of day 512 of this title reign, the DeMark Out era, another promotion. And I hold this belt in high esteem. high esteem, but I'm not defending it. No. This is Saturday. This consumes me. And it's going to take a lot to get this, to take it from me. But anyway, day 512. It's been a hell of a ride. Now, I would talk about a third title that I had last time I did a video. But a funny thing happened. I got hurt, was not medically cleared, and therefore I was stripped. Because the show must go on, and I totally understand that. Wasn't pinned. I don't lose title fights. Or have it. I don't want to be overconfident. But, hey, the show must go on. And the show's going to be August 24th. So, I mentioned on Facebook the future of the Lucha Lounge, what I was going to do. Now, prior to this video, I had talked about just kind of chronicling my career, and I was up to PCW, my debut and the early days, and I plan on covering that story the next Lucha Lounge, which should be shortly. I'm not going to say like, maybe within a week. I'll try to do it within a week. Don't hold me to it. Time, had some computer problems. Everything's resolved. It's all good at the Lucha Lounge, but yeah, man, I apologize for the gap between videos. I'll try to be a little more bringing forth with the videos, at least till 200, and then there'll be probably a discussion about that. I mean, I know after 200 I'm gonna talk, but I have some videos lined up, ideas. PCW, I'm gonna cover a lot of that. Probably Booker's, my first run there. Reasons for leaving PCW, all that. Next few videos, and I mean, it's going to cover. So, if you are in the Beaumont area on Saturday, that's the next time you'll see me in action. After that, I got to talk to TASW and find out. I mean, they've been doing shows at the Armadillo. Was at one of their last ones, and crowds improved and really loud, and we love that. I know guys, gals who perform love that stuff, and the louder you are, the better it is, especially if you like it. Like, just go act a fool. I mean, don't act too much of a fool, especially to me, because anyway. So, until the next time, I appreciate all of you being patient with me and all the comments and feedback and support. Love it. I truly do love it. And I'm looking forward to the continuation of this ride that really most recently started October 29th, 2011 and continues. And hopefully, hopefully I'm celebrating day 625, and I know I'll be celebrating 513. Until then, stay cool, stay sexy, stay classy. Guys, you're everything. You're all that. Especially if you hang out at the Lucha Lounge. Until next time, later.